Welcome back to another Danger Cats podcast. As always, podcast 69 at dangercatshop.com. 15% off your order. We also have a special little gift right now for $60. 2 hats and a shirt, some stickers. It's a blowout bundle, if you will, on the site now. Also, Patreon. A lot of dudes signed up this week. There's like fucking 50 of them. I'm not going to sit here and be the jerk off that just thanks, Craig. Thanks, Daniel. Thank you all. New content up on there. Recently just added the Danger Kitten Amateur Strip Contest that we held in Grand Prairie, Alberta at Diamond. So that is now live on our Patreon. If you want to see some titties, amateur stripping titties. I know in the next couple weeks, I believe that there's some wet t-shirt contests on there. All of the behind the scenes footage of 9 Lives, if you ever watched or gave a fuck about that series, will be on Patreon because I am a sellout and somehow need to capitalize off the internet so I can sufficiently get through this fucking pandemic like the rest of us. So I am whoring myself out like a cheap whore would. All right, after that lengthy introduction, if you haven't turned this off, I thank you for staying in. What a fucking week. We got shit to talk about, don't we? We got a lot to talk about. A lot of wild shit happening here in Canada. The gun ban. The Canadian gun ban. 1,500 weapons allegedly banned. And, the days of you ever dreaming of buying an anti-aircraft rifle or a RPG in this country are now gone. They're gone in the wind. Don't even think about heading down to your local gun store and asking, hey, do you have any rocket launchers just kicking around? I'd love to get my hands on one because, it's now on the list. Fist my ass. Just when I was about to head downtown, pick me up a fucking RPG with an anti-aircraft fucking gun. They just swept the rug out from underneath me. Fucking libtards. Every time. They ruin everybody's fun, don't they? Sons of bitches. Just when Uncle was going to get his hands on a fucking grenade launcher. And I was just going to blow up beaver dams in my spare time. And then nope. Psych. Thanks, Trudeau. But on the real, though, that is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen passed. First off, they were able to get through it because it was already passed on a bill earlier, but it slipped under the radar. See, the Order of Council just... I don't understand how politics works that well. And you know what? I'm just a moron that likes to criticize all the laws that are in place. And it pisses me off to see rights just get stripped from actually good people that give a fuck about the sport, or sport shooting, and hunting. And I was literally, before this pandemic was going down, I fucking lined myself up to take the course. I was going to get my restricted. Oh yeah, and before we get into this, I understand. I said purchase and acquisition, and I fucked up. I meant possession and acquisition. I don't know why I said purchase in the video that I put out about the Canadian ban. Fucking nail me to the cross, will ya? Nail me to the cross. Sorry, I used the wrong verbiage. Shoot me. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. I used the wrong word. I used the wrong word in the acronym. Somebody put a bullet in. Oh, you can't. You can't put a bullet in my head because they're all banned. You can't get your hands on. No. So guess what? You're going to have to do it just like they did back when Christ was a cowboy. Stick me in the middle of a pit and throw rocks until I stop moving. Just beam me in the fucking skull with a rock because I got the wrong word in an acronym. Fuck. Shoot me. Kill me. God. So stupid. Shit. God damn it. dare you, worthless swine. You try and stand up for gun rights, but you can't get the acronym right. You can't get all the words right. You son of a bitch. Go Alex Jones on him. You son of a bitch. I'll come in there, kick down your door, brother. Oh, I'm full of fucking piss and vinegar today, and I don't give a shit. What a moron. What an absolute moron Trudeau is. You simply cannot take down a deer with an AR-15. We don't think that's right. And of course, all the Munyak Shavazes running around this fucking country that don't have a goddamn clue about any laws that are... You know what? He is right. You shouldn't be able to get your hands on an M16. You can't. You never could. You dumb fucks. Oh, man. This is the country for the American listeners. This is the country that we live in. This is the country that we live in. God forbid somebody wants to sport shoot. It's already tough enough to get your hands on a fucking pistol here. It's already tough enough. If, quite honestly, I'm not saying, like, I bet you in 2-3 phone calls, somebody that knows somebody could get my hands on a fucking pistol quicker than I would. It would take me, roughly about 6 months before I could even purchase a rifle after taking those courses. It's a fucking... Oh, the stupidity around it, though. It's the stupidity around the people that are like, oh my God, you can't have guns. Guns are bad. No, guns in bad hands are bad or evil. That's exactly what happens. Is exactly in Nova Scotia. He got his hands. Didn't have the proper licenses. Did not purchase that weapon. He obviously purchased it here, but that weapon was illegally brought in, and then he got his hands on it. And then guess what? Creates madness. And then wasn't it a red flag? Don't you think it would be a red flag that some son of a bitch just has a fucking replica RCMP car? Oh, I'm just taking it to trade shows. Oh, really? Oh, really? Just trade shows. You got a push bar on the motherfucker and everything. Hey, just taking it to trade shows. Not to worry around here. What about the decals? Everything. So now what? Do we trust the RCMP? Do we trust them? Oh yeah. Well, I almost forgot. They're the pussies that bailed out on trying to convict our prime minister on all the scandals that were going on. Oh my God. What a country we live in. It's sickening. It's sickening. How often, how much of this shit needs to go on? How many times do we have to, does this prime minister just get a slap on the wrist that, we do good things, just not to the right people. $1.5 billion in a buyback program. 1.5 billion tax-funded dollars to go in a buyback program to buy weapons back. I don't know about you, but I think I could come up with better ways to spend $1.5 billion of taxpayer money than a gun buyback program. There's even articles of guns that have already been purchased. They've got the proper, I'm a moron. I can't think of the word that you need to, even though I deal with it, to bring in products for danger cats to cross the border. We're going to skip this because you're just going to look dumber. You don't even know what PAL stands for. So... just skip that. But the guns that were already approved to cross the border prior to this ban, and they're like, well, they're just going to ship them. No, it's like, do you not deal with shipping and receiving? You just stuff shit in a box. You make sure it gets there. Then when the receiver gets it, you go through, do your inventory check, make sure it's all there. You don't just look at the box. Oh, yes, they're all in there. No, you got to do an inventory check. Do you think that they're just going to be like, oh, yeah, no, we we figured out where all the illegal ones are. We're going to put them aside, and then it'll all be done and taken care of before it even crosses the border, so you'll get your guns. Like, fucking Christ almighty. There you go. That's your liberal government, ladies and gentlemen. And God forbid, don't say anything because you'll get charged with hate speech. What a shit show. Now, what... Like $1.5 billion. $1.5 billion. That could go to helping. How many homeless veterans are in this country that need help? Let's clean up the streets. Let's get some people off the streets. Maybe let's get people off of crack. Let's get them off the heroin. Let's get them back on their feet, functioning members of society. And there you go. Now you're helping people, which the liberal government seems to love do. We love keeping people safe. Well, you want to keep people safe. Let's get people off drugs that are dependent on crime so that way they can get their fix. Let's get them back on their feet. There you go. You just created work for social workers. Next up, let's put a little money into fucking border security. There you go. Just created more jobs. A bunch of pencil pushers sitting around coming up and scratching their head to come up with a plan and then to implement it and hire these people that need to be at the border to check what the fuck is in everyone's vehicle coming through. Tighten down. Invest in some technology that could I'm sure there's technology out there that could scan a vehicle and see everything in there. Fuck, they have it at airports. Christ. But no, we just need to bob up and down on this giant tax dildo until we're fucked to death. Absolutely taxed to fucking death. Oh, man. I'm scared to see what's to come after all this is said and done. That's what I'm scared to see, is how bad are Canadians going to be bent over? How bad are we going to be taxed? How bad? I can only imagine, because he's just got a blank checkbook right now and just stroking checks. Oh, you want to? Oh, the farmers are out of work? Here's the $124 million. Remember, the election's coming up again here soon. Big Daddy fucking Trump. Big Daddy Trump. Every time I say Big Daddy, I always follow up with Trump. Big Daddy Trudy. Big Trudy in the house. Not a big deal. I remember all that money I gave you. And then when tax season comes around, I'll fucking get you. I'll get you. I'm going to put the boot on your throat and fucking pull the trigger. Bam! With the gun I took from you. Yeah, it's a fucked up world we're living in. It's a crazy, crazy world. China's in the shitter. Italy's going fucking crazy. Where else? The States is not happy with this. Everybody talks about, oh, Trump's a fucking dickhead, man. Oh, fuck. Why? Because your leader wants to make some money. Your leader wants to make you prosper, wants to make you rich. He's getting rid of more taxes than any president. He's over here. He's just patriotic. The guy just is like, man, if he was reincarnated, is that the right word? No, yeah. Reincarnated, he would come back as a bald eagle. He would come back as a bald eagle, toting around a fucking AR-15, just fucking shooting rays of freedom. Pow, pow, pow. Gah! Pow, 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 pow. That's Trump coming back as a bald eagle, carrying around a fucking AR-15 with a grenade belt just right around his chest, flying around. All he eats is fucking jumbo dogs from Fenway Park. That's all he eats. That's because he is just red, white, and blue, brother. I wonder what it would be like to have a very patriotic prime minister. I wonder what that'd be like. Canada first, fuck everybody else. Guess what? You want to come to my country? Suck on this. Learn English. No, that's xenophobia. You're racist. I'm not racist. I could give a shit about skin color. It doesn't bother me. Because, one thing the Hackmeister likes is them black girls. But I am too pale, too skinny, and too broke for black girls to like a guy like me. Simple as that. The one thing that is just out of my reach. It's just right there. Man, you know, if there's any black girls out there that wants to mix their Cocoa Puffs with this milk, I'm ready. I'm ready to settle down. You know, I want to go to the cookout. I do. I'll go to the cookout. I'm fine. I ain't gonna dance. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I know how to fit in. I know when to shut the fuck up, okay? We can talk about hip hop. Black dudes usually like wrestling, I found out. I did not know that, but you know, a lot of brothers out there like wrestling. Me, I like wrestling. Call it gay. And I'm not talking about this new school WWE shit. I'm talking WWF. Law is war. That was the titties back then. But back to what I'm saying. If there is a little chocolate mama, that's French for chocolate mama, out there looking to get a little milk in her Cocoa Puffs, girl, I am right here. I am rocking and ready. Yeah, in case you're wondering how crazy I am, I'm wacky. I'm fucking losing it. Quarantine's got me going noodles. Whoa, wacky. Fuck. Speaking of wacky, man, we are 1 week into our new office downtown. Never thought in my life I'd be a city kid. I'm still like, I'm not a city kid. I'm not. I won't mesh well down there. It's just, well, right now it's just dead and full of crackheads downtown, which is entertaining as all hell. But once the suits come back, man, I'm just going to stick out like a sore thumb. Every time I walk in the building, the security there, who looks like fucking like Newman from Seinfeld. He looks identical like Newman from Seinfeld if he was 63. Fuck, I can't make this up. He's even got, you know, if Newman had a croissant on his head, a crescent, you know, like the old cul-de-sac, one of the finest hairstyles, which I'm starting to lose my hair, man. I'm knocking on the door of having a croissant on top of my head. And this fella he's always eyeballing me, man. It's like, dude, I've been here for 7 days in a row. I've been through about 4 walkthroughs of this cocksucker. I know nobody's coming into these damn offices. I know for a fact I come here every fucking day and I only see your dumb ass sitting at the front. So quit eyeballing me, or else we're going to have a table, ladders, chairs match. And I'll tell you what, Newman, I bet you got about 5 seconds of gas in the tank. Plus you're getting old. I'll smoke you in a TLC match. Fucking come at me. But I've been watching the crackheads out the window, man. It's sad, but it's funny. It's sad to see that a human let its life go to that fucking state, but god damn it, am I going to laugh at it. Like I went to the 7-Eleven to grab a fucking, I went and got no, you couldn't get a coffee. I have to resort to energy drink. So I went and got a energy drink, you know, like the good old pipeline days. Got myself an energy drink. And then there was this crackhead in front of me, and he's clearly didn't need a cane, but he had a cane, and he's waving it around, yelling, "Fuck the police, man. Fuck the police." Walking around like wizards. I'm a fucking wizard casting spells. Shit. The fuck. Then he looked at these 2 girls standing on the side of the street and just, "The fuck you 2 bitches out here standing for?" I'm like, ah. You 2 bitches just standing there. Sucks to suck. But man, it's entertaining as all hell. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that for free. I missed it, but my business partner was looking out the window, and there's these crazy Jesus freaks always on the corner with a microphone and like it's some Somalian or fucking African dude you can't even understand. It's broken English. "I tell you, Jesus is coming and you need to repent your sins. I tell you, Jesus needs you to repent your sins. He is coming. Coronavirus is only an example of why you need Jesus. Just spewing through the microphone. And you can it's so goddamn loud. You can hear it in our office. You can hear it in our office. We're on the 11th floor downtown Edmonton on Jasper Ave. Bougie, not a big deal. Office guy in the house. Huge office guy. Over there talking by the water cooler, seeing what kind of cool things the bros are doing. But you can hear this Manyak Shavaz down there just Jesus. Jesus is the answer. You need Jesus. Some crackhead just had enough of his shit and just fucking, he got up there and Warren sapped the motherfucker. From behind too. Illegal play. Flag down, roughing the passer, and fucking drilled him into the street from behind. Just a CFB into the boards, open ice, not even into the boards, open ice. Then took his pamphlets and threw him across the street. Just had enough of that guy's shit. There is no more Jesus. We do not talk about Jesus downtown. But I felt bad for the guy. He's just out there. Whatever. Freedom of speech, by all means. Use it to your advantage. As much as it's annoying, but if I was down there and I'm like fucking yelling all my bullshit and being like, you should let us lick strippers' assholes. If I've had to listen to fucking Jesus freaks, you got to listen to me fucking protesting the right. I can't even fucking say it. Protesting the right to lick stripper buttholes in the champagne room. It should cost you a fresh brown one to see your brown one, and then add a little additional red one. Throw 150 schmackaroos just to get a sniff of that chili ring. What you cooking, girl? What you got back there? Let me see that dumb truck. Fuck. A lot of energy today. A lot of energy. Feel like I'm back on my cocaine days. Psych, I'm just on them bang energies. No more cocaine in 2020. Been a year. Actually, next month. Next month, 1 year cocaine free. Get at me, dog. Drug free for 363. We'll say that so it'll rhyme. Yeah, feeling good. I'm doing a new challenge, the 31-day challenge, 30-day challenge. I don't know, but every day I'm getting up. I've been running about 4 or 5K roughly. And then, I got like a little, all I have is like 145-pound dumbbell here. And it's one of those interchangeable locks or weights, sorry. So, I got that hitting I'm getting yacked with one weight. What are you doing with your time in quarantine, brother? Over here just fucking trying to get in shape. I'm going stir crazy, so I've had to find new ways to burn my energy off because I sit in front of a fucking computer screen all day long. I've gotten soft, boys. I've gotten soft, but I don't give a shit. All I want to do is like get out and film. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is just get out and film some content. And like cool content, not just fucking. I've been rewatching some of this old shit that we filmed, and it's so cringy, and I fucking hate it, man. I hate like those events that we threw. I just would go and get just as humanly drunk as I could possibly get, sorry, and make no sense. I'm fucking like cross-eyed, don't know where, like. Can't put together, just yelling nonsense to a mic. And like, I feel like I need a redo. If I go and do that kind of shit again, I'm definitely not getting as shit faced as I did before. Cause like, I'm not funny. I don't think I'm funny when I'm shittered. If me and you were like, let's say who's ever watching this or listening to this, we're sitting around in a shop and we're getting shit faced. Of course, we're going to be laughing because I can interact with you. But so many people want to not like, oh yeah, there's 20,000 people in the strip club just to fucking hang out with me. No, that's not the case. There's like maybe 150. But you're bouncing around talking to this guy. You can't the dynamic is off. So when I'm just drunk and then I go on stage and start yelling like a maniac, and just being like, all right, I was trying to see some tits. It's just so cringy for me to watch. And like, I'm fucking doing all these retarded maneuvers with my hands and like making dumb faces. It's just, I hate it. I hate watching it so much. And like looking back, I'm like, fuck, we could have done this so much better. I was just so caught up with everything. And it's crazy. But yeah, it's funny to look back. It's a trip, man, is running into dudes like you used to hang out with in like high school and shit. Or like you reconnect. The nice thing is with this whole thing is like everybody's been on the DL and like life is like taking a log off the fire where you're like, oh man, I haven't talked to that dude. You kind of digging around in the memory bank and like thinking about, oh dude, I haven't talked to that guy in years. Message him on Instagram. It just happened today. I like one of my really good buddies from high school. I haven't talked to him in a while. You know, he left the town. Good for him. Left the hometown to go on to bigger and better things. Good for him. I'm happy for him. But we haven't spoken like, dude, probably like 6-7 years. And it was just like, all of a sudden he liked a photo on or a couple photos on Instagram. And I recognized like the name. So I was like, maybe that's so-and-so. Looked, it was him. Like, holy shit. DM him right away. Bro, how the hell have you been? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Right? Or am I right? So it's good to like, and it's such a trip to see like where people went with the direction of their life and like what they're doing now. And like, do they have kids? Are they married? Are they just still doing their own thing? You know, like this year I turned 30 years old and I just have zero give a fuck to grow up. Like, I don't care to like conform and be married and have kids. Like, I just don't want that right now. 0% of me wants that right now. I feel like there's so much more that I could be doing and like, I want to get after it. I just want to get out and film some fucking content, some cool content. Like I said before, I've lined up cool things. I'll leak it. I've been talking to a few veterans down in kind of central Alberta, and they make guns and they got their own shooting range. And I'm going to link up with them, promote their business. And yeah, there's another brewery here in the city, actually just outside, that we're going to go do some brewery tours. Go check some things out instead of just showing up. Hey guys, we're here to fucking throw the amateur strip contest. Next time when we do those, I've got a better plan in place, a better like everything. I think you got to go through that phase for a bit and fuck up. And like, I tried to reinvent the wheel when it's like, dude, nobody wants you to go there and fucking, you know, as much as you, in my head, I had to fucking make sure this show was the greatest thing on earth. And it's just like, man, dudes just want to come for a reason to get out of the fucking house and get shit-faced, hang out with their buddy, be like, hey, Danger Cats are in town or whatever. Not that you need an excuse to fucking go and hang out with your buddies, but it's just like, you know what? They're throwing an amateur strip contest. And that one slut in town said she's going to go for the crown. She wants to go show her fucking bunghole to everybody and go for the title. She wants to be Danger Kitten of the town, you know? Miss Danger Kitten 2020. I don't know. It's such a fucking cringeworthy word to say. Danger Kitten. Are you a Danger Kitten? But I don't know. It just, if the shoe fits, I want to get more behind the lens and start filming some of that sort of content. And going out and like pushing the limits a little bit with my photography and videography. I've always enjoyed it, so I'm going to pursue it. I don't give a fuck. Call me a pussy. I don't give a shit. This is something I've wanted to do for a long fucking time. I finally have the means to do it. I'm doing it as a career, and I get to go and, film cool things. I get to collaborate with some rad people, go and check out some sweet businesses. Well, I will in the future, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy where life can take you. And you see these people that you used to kick it with in the past, and you all had these big dreams and aspirations and all this fucking bullshit in your head that I'm going to be a somebody one day. You watch me. I'm going to be a somebody. And, you know, it's just fucking, it's cool to see where everybody ended up. You know, I'm not shitting on anybody. I'm not fucking, you know, good on you. I hope to God you are the happiest man alive. And, you know, I hope that all of them are happily married. They got wicked kids, you know, they're watching them grow up, and I don't wish no evil on nobody, you know, even people that have fucked me over, I don't wish no evil on them, because I think like that mindset kind of draws that kind of energy to you. All the energies, you know, coming back to you. But I fucking truly believe, like, if you're going to go out and be a dickhead, then dickhead shit's going to happen to you. At some point in time, it's all going to catch up, you know, whether you believe it or not. That's what I think. Is there a God? I don't know. I'll never know. I'm an idiot. I am simply a moron. I have a pulse and just a sense of humor that's got me to where I am today. That's pretty much it. A pulse and a sense of humor. I laugh at some dark shit, and I like making fun of things. And sometimes I get angry and just yell into this fucking camera, and it just so happens that people agree with me. That's how I got into the position. I didn't do nothing special. It's not like I woke up and been like, well, I'm down on my luck, and somebody just popped out of nowhere. Listen here, kid. Do you want to be a star? No, it didn't work like that. I had a dumb idea to start filming this shit and putting it out there. And then next thing you know, I'm doing everything I've ever wanted to do. Design clothes, make videos, go out and do dumb shit, film it and put it on the internet. Not that the internet was really, it wasn't, nobody really thought you could be a YouTuber when I was younger. You know, it wasn't really a thing. Social media was just cracking onto the scene. Like, we were taking pictures on a digital camera and uploading them to Facebook. So that way, you know, you and your dumbass friends could be like, hey, tag me in some photos so that way I can look cool. And now we're here. Now we're vaping and drinking water, being a loser. You hear that fat rip? See them clouds, dog? If you're listening to on the podcast, if you're just listening to the podcast, not watching it, your boy's blowing fat clouds off the jewel. I'm going to kick this thing. This is so fucking stupid and so gay. So dumb. I will say though, like, do I miss chewing? A little bit, but I don't miss that burn. Oh, that's a lie. That's probably what I miss the most. But I definitely don't want my fucking jibs to start falling out of my face. That's for sure. That's the last thing I need. I seen something that sent me into a frenzy the other day. Gardening. It's gardening, but in your car. Now, you know for a fact a woman thought of this. No dude in their right mind thought, you know what? You know what my Alero needs? Is some fucking greenery in it. You know what I need to put on my dashboard? Some cactuses. Because that's a genius idea, just in case I fucking rear end somebody, that the airbags deploy. And not only is it going to break my nose, I'm going to have a cactus up my fucking nostrils. I'm going to pick needles out of my eye. And then not only that, we have to decorate the garden. Okay, we got to decorate the garden. So there's going to be rocks. Oh, right on. So it's like a 12 gauge shotgun hitting me in the fucking face. Great. I can't wait. You morons. Can we not? This is like where domestic violence begins. It's just like, bitch, why are you so dumb? And that right there is what's going to get me flagged on YouTube. Domestic violence is on the rise because females are gardening in their car, calling it gardening. And then they Pinterested it, share it with all the other fucking dumbass females of the world. You know it was females and gay dudes. That's all that's doing that. Putting gardens in their car Why? Because nature just wasn't good enough where it was intended to be. Fuck. Why? Why on earth? Why not just go in your fucking car and drive to a greenhouse? There is so many plants there, especially if you're in the city. You can see all the plants. You fucking cucklords. My God. People, man. People. These are the people that are just like, oh my God, I'm so glad that they banned RPGs in this country. Oh, God. I can't believe, prior to this gun ban that you could go buy a hand grenade and fucking make yourself and shove about 6 of them up your ass and make yourself a fucking piñata. Just beat the shit out of me and watch me blow up. Fuck me. It's a stressful time. Stressful time. You know what would have been really good to watch? Is the presidential campaign if Joe Biden and Trump had to go on a debate tour. Oh, God almighty, would that be good? Hey, old Sleepy Joe, that is the greatest name he's ever came up with. What does he call Nancy Pelosi? He calls her Nervous Nancy and Sleepy Joe. You know what? Big Dog Trump just he gained a lot of respect in my books for absolutely shitting on Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and Stephen Colbert. Oh my God, that was great. Just shreds him in a tweet. Your ratings are down, boys. Only because those 3 fucking pansies. It's funny how shitty late night television is without a laugh track, isn't it? It's god awful to begin with. But then when they're like having to do it from home and be like, wow, okay, today on the show, we're going to watch Doja Cat make pizza bread. How entertaining is that? Celebrities now are just like the most irrelevant thing on the fucking planet, and it's great. Anybody who like brings up, be like, yes, Tom Cruise today bought a milkshake. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Oh yeah? Well, you're not going to believe it. Paris Hilton back in the news. Guess what she's doing? Oh, the best was Lindsay Lohan just came out with a new album, and people just shit on her. Lindsay Lohan has a new album, ladies and gentlemen, reporting live from TMZ. Yeah, well, the only thing that could make this pandemic worse is the fact that Lindsay Lohan thinks she should make music. That's what you should be reporting. Shut her down. Shut it down. Horrible actress. Fucking dumb human. Shut it down. Oh, yeah, by the way, she's pregnant too. Oh, congratulations. Nobody asked. Nobody cares. Fuck. Know who was cool though and still is? Kid Rock. I don't care. Me and my buddy were talking about it the other day. You know how cool Kid Rock was? American badass. You can't tell me. If you were born anywhere from, let's go with 1988 to 1995, you had a Kid Rock album. Maybe even later. And you thought Kid Rock was the deadliest human on the planet. You know, you watch the music videos. He's got the biddies with the big titties over there shaking them things. You know, he's out there doing he like made redneck cool. He was like the first dude to like bring like that, what do they call it? Hick hop. What a dumb fucking dude. Hey, you know what? Don't culturally appropriate, you fucking rednecks. Hick hop. Actually, hick hop is pretty much better than any new school rap right now. But I am for one, and you know what? 90s gangster rap. You ain't getting better than 90s gangster rap. Fucking don't at me. I was listening to Wu-Tang Clan on the drive in today, and I just fucking, the 36 Chambers. Fuck, man, that was a great album. And then I got into a little Biggie, favorite rapper of all time, easily. You've probably seen numerous pictures because, I'm all that you follow. I'm the only thing that you really care about, obviously. So you see me and you understand, like, oh, I'm joking. I'm not. I hope to God I'm joking. But Biggie is my favorite rapper, and I've got tons of T-shirts of him. I'm just Man, Biggie for the flow, Tupac for the message. There it is. There it is. That's it. That's all you need to know from the East Coast, West Coast rap battle. Biggie for the flow. Man, he could spit. I'm over here talking like I know the rap industry. I just appreciate it. Wu-Tang Clan, though. Listening to that today. Little Biggie on the ride in. And then some Craig Mack. Oh, yeah. We were getting down. We were vibing in the truck today. We were vibing. I was with it. I was having a great drive in to work. So fucking awesome to have a plan. But yeah, no, Kid Rock. I am American badass. Who comes up with that? You know what I mean? Stars and bars, brother. He was a pioneer. Detroit, Rock City. Fuck. Then he decided like, oh, I'm going to be a country musician. That's where you fell off, homeboy. That's where you fell off. Now that he's out here fucking... Wait, isn't he trying to be like the governor of fucking Michigan or some shit like that? Isn't he? He was trying and he's like, I swear to God he is. Something to do with politics. I know that. He was. Wouldn't that be awesome? Could you imagine being from Michigan and Kid Rock is your governor? Hello, governor. How you doing, American badass? Shit. I'm with it. I'd vote for him. Why not? What else? You made Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, the governor of California. Why can't Kid Rock run Michigan for a minute? Jesse Ventura, he was in Minnesota. The Body, Jesse the Body Ventura. I think he was a good governor though, if I'm not mistaken. Like he was pretty fair. Yeah. Fuck, man. What a time to be alive. This virus shit, though, I'm over it. I don't know about you guys, but I am fucking over it. I'm over it. The more and more stats that come out, like what? I seen a stat, 0.0025% of the population in, is it Alberta or Canada, has passed away from this virus. And we're just shut the fuck down. Shut it down. Shut it down. You're going to get the Wuhan flu. Shut it the fuck down. Fuck. And then I seen a world stat that suicide has taken more lives than the coronavirus. How fucked is that? How fucked is that? Shut the world down. People don't know how to make ends meet and they're offing themselves because we can't figure out what the fuck it is we're doing. Man, fuck me. Fist me in the goat ass. It's so stupid. It's like social distancing. Wash your hands. You should be washing your hands anyways, you dirty fucks. If you're not just like washing your hands from time to time, you know, I understand you get a little sidetracked and, you know, not everybody's going to walk around like a fucking zombie squirting hand sanitizer on them every 15 seconds. Like, I get that. But, like, let's be real here. Let's grab a pulse. Let's get our shit together. Bunch of schlong kong ding dongs walking around. So scared. People won't even, like, I held the door for somebody and they just stood there and stared like I'm open. Here you are. This is the gates of hell. Come on in. Enjoy the show. Fucking pussies. Scared of a virus. Actually, if people were dropping dead in the streets, I would be terrified. I would be absolutely terrified. But we're not. Fuck. I don't know. But I do know that is another Danger Cats podcast. Thank you again for tuning in. Patreon.com/DangerCats69 if you want to see some titties. There is a paywall. It's like $3. I think it works out to like $3.90 or $4 or some shit like that. But there's tiers. I don't know. I put a bunch of bullshit in there. The one I still got to mail out all the packages. I'm slacking. I'm trying to get ahead content wise. So I will mail out to those that got the fucking whatever, the Shlama Ding Dong package. I'll get to that. Podcast 69, dangercatshop.com, another Danger Cats podcast. I'm full of piss and vinegar today. Since I'm eating cleaner, I got more energy throughout the day. I'm fucking exercising, which has helped me keep that energy. And I'm just feeling good. 31-day challenge coming at you. Hopefully fucking have a 6-pack. Maybe I'll go outside and tan a little bit so I don't look so aged. That's not a lie. Stress is a killer. And do what you can. Meditate. I don't know. Eat your vegetables. Meditate. And don't hit your wife. We'll get through this. Peace and love.